Hey, happy Mindset Monday, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How you doing this evening?
I hope y'all are doing well. We have embarked on an amazing journey starting today. For me, I feel like some last week, and we're really excited, to talk to you guys tonight just for a couple moments. And please, please, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have amazing content on there, Marriage and Business 101. So we're streaming live to YouTube right now, Periscope, and then a couple Facebook profiles and groups. So if you're watching there, please put a hello in the comment section so that we can know that you were with us and you rock with us for a few moments tonight. So we wanted to talk to y'all for probably a good 5 to 10 minutes, okay? And as you're watching, please like, share, and tag someone in this video if you feel like the information is relevant to them. Thank y'all for tuning in, chiming on. We cannot see your comment unless you enable StreamYard. And if you've already done so, we'll be reading those comments later. But tonight's topic, we're talking about awareness. And so we had a talk over dinner, and I'm going to yield the floor to powerful Paul.
Awareness. Yeah, we talk about awareness. And one powerful thing about awareness, it's basically becoming self-aware. But if you're married, it's not just about self-awareness; it's about awareness. Period. Because you have to be also aware of your mate, so you can feel those emotions when they're not being transmitted properly, when they're in a funk or have loud in their minds, or just sometimes they need a shoulder to lean on. And you have to be aware of something because they're not always capable of asking for that shoulder. But if you're subconscious of who they are, and you can gauge their countenance by their everyday mood, you're aware of their emotions and their modes and their facial tics and their body language. One thing about being awareness is like that GPS thing, right?
GPS.
Yeah, it can be because ultimately unless you're totally aware and honest with yourself of where you are today, you cannot get to where you're trying to get to tomorrow.
That's true. I like that. So I think about, GPS, about when you're mapping out your direction, it has to go from somewhere, right? We all have a current location somewhere, right? We're not going to start GPS in California when we're in Florida. That wouldn't make sense.
You can get there.
We have to identify where we are so that we can get to the place where we need to be.
Can I go deeper?
Sure.
Let's talk for a moment about your awareness about of the presence of God, because we, as a disciple, as a believer, um, I'm truly aware of God's presence. I have a conversation with God almost constantly throughout my day. I spend time in His Word, which gives me an insight to when He's near me. His Holy Spirit guides me, strengthens me. So I'm always aware of when He's speaking to me, when He's not, because He said in His own Word that we hear His voice, and the voice of another we will not listen to or bother with. And that's just what it is. It's an awareness with God, but it's like with my wife. I'm acutely aware of her emotions, her needs, her stresses, because we spend time together. We talk a lot. We communicate. So with God, it's the same way. The more you communicate with God, the more you become aware of His presence, and the more you recognize His voice when He's speaking.
That's true. And I like what you said there because, in a marriage or in a relationship, we can do a lot of things. We can actually talk to each other, right? But not really speak to each other. Like there's a difference. Like I don't want to just be talking at him all day. That doesn't make sense. It's not really going to be effective if he's talking at me, not saying, kind words, not saying please, not saying thank you. I feel like, hey, I don't really want to even engage, but it's all about the subtle things, communication, instead of just speaking and expecting somebody to hear you, expecting them to listen, right? Setting out that precedent for others. But we have to do those same things. We got to actively listen. We have to be aware. We have to be in tune. And so that's why it's so important that, spending that time to get to know who you're with, your family, your partner, your spouse, and the voice of God, right? Because you won't know His voice unless you have studied, unless you have sat there for a moment, unless you give that time to Him. Because that's what relationships are built on. It's built on time. It's built on trust, and I would say communication. Those are three biggest pillars, I would say.
And I know we spoke a couple weeks ago, and this right here falls right in line with that. One thing about awareness is knowing that although we get busy in life, we got work, we got business and stuff going on, you must also be aware when you're not in the moment, when you're not present for your spouse or your mate. It's little cues they give. I mean, they walk past and they to touch the back of your head and they rub the back of your neck. That's their way of saying I'm here. You know, because sometimes we do get busy. We have lives and things we have to do to get our families to the next level. But when you do, don't get too distracted that you're not aware of the moment, of the presence of the person that you care so much about.
Yeah, that's important. That's important. So again, guys, we just wanted to come on for a few moments. Again, tonight's word is awareness.
Awareness.
I almost said assertiveness, right? So you kind of need to be assertive and aware at the same time. And I really enjoyed this time with you. I just wanted to share that with you. I just want to
Thank you. Thank you.
never do one kiss. We never do one kiss because it's something about the three. It's like the Trinity, and it's connection and this awareness. Like we don't want just one, So love on your partner tonight. Love on your family members, guys. There are a lot of people who are fading away right now, due to what's going on, and we just have to show love to one another because that's what's really going to count at the end of the day. So do you have anything else?
Take a moment tonight to become aware of what your spouse or your mate needs. Let it not be about you. Be aware. And if you can't pick up on it, just ask.
Yeah.
Just ask. And at the same time, become aware of the presence of God and just how much He desires for you to prosper, just as your health prospers. He wants you to prosper in every way. Become aware. Pay attention.
Yes. Absolutely, guys. So we're going to see y'all back again on Wealthy Wednesday. Our goal is to stay as consistent as possible. Sometimes things come up regarding our company or our businesses or, even family things. And so we want to be present with you guys. And if you enjoy what we're doing, the content, please let us know that. That means we can run on a little bit more, right? So we know that we're being impactful because that's our goal. We don't want to just be in front of the camera, just to be in front of the camera. It's not really about that. It's about us sowing to grow. So we got a lot of things that are coming up. Powerful things helping our youth to go to the next level. Our young CEO.org. You can visit that site, ouryoungceo.org. You can go there. And then ultimately always wanting to help you to take it to the next level, if that's financially, spiritually, mentally. We have a lot of different services that we offer through our company, Anytime Solutions. I believe our logo is this way. Yeah, it's that way. Sorry, baby. Looks like I'm poking Paul on the face. But anyway, we love you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in again. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. And, as we always say, continue to be right. All right. Good night.